How's it going, friends? Hey, I just wanted to come and share a little bit of what God has been showing me over the last couple days through the Bible reading plan, and hopefully it will offer a little bit of encouragement during this time, this unique time that we're in. So the text that I've been reading and we've been reading, if you're going through the Bible reading plan, is from 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and Paul in this chapter is talking about the divisions and the disunity in the Corinthian church. And he uses two analogies in this chapter. He uses the analogy of farming and planting a seed, and he also uses the analogy of construction and building building a house or building a structure. And the analogy that really stuck out to me was the building analogy. And one of the questions that I felt like the Spirit was pressing on me is, what am I building on? What am I building on? And what am I building with? One of the main reasons why that came up is because I've been working the last couple of days on a project in our basement. As you can see, our basement's all torn up right now. We're putting in new ceiling, and so building has kind of been ever present in my life over the last couple of days. Haven't been able to get away from it. But that reality and that question of what am I building my life on and what am I building with kept coming up in my mind, and something that challenged me, because I'm realizing that I'm experiencing in this season a lot of anxiety and a lot of kind of internal angst about the lack of structure and the lack of consistency in my regular routine. What God's been showing me through that is just how much I have been building my life and building my sense of stability on my job's consistency, or on just the reliability of my schedule, and how fluid and how poor of an idol that is to build my life on. And so one of the challenges that I've been experiencing with this is to, one, repent and to remind myself that Jesus is the only structure worth building upon, and that structure will last. It's the foundation that matters. And then also looking at the materials that I'm building my life with. What am I using? If we were putting our ceiling up and we were using poor materials, which we're not, we're using shiplap, which is cool. It would fall, it would crumble, it wouldn't work if we were using faulty materials. And the materials that God gives us to use, and the materials that Paul reminds us that we have available to us, are the life of the Spirit that's in us, the power of the Spirit, which, as we see in Galatians, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. All these things that point us to Jesus and point us to build on that foundation of who Jesus is and what he's done. These attributes give life. And so just reminding myself of that. I'm just praying that I can be more intentional about pressing into the Spirit and living out of the Spirit. And in a season of chaos, that is something that is very hard to do, but something that's worth trying. So hopefully that's encouraging to you. It's been challenging for me, and I'm just excited to be able to share stuff. So if you have anything that you'd like to post it below, and I'd love to hear what God is sharing with you guys through the Word. All right, talk to you later.